Live, getting results. This is News 6 at noon.
And breaking right now at noon, the long-awaited Mueller report is out. The Justice Department just released a redacted version of the more than 400-page report. It all centers on the 2-year Russia investigation. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Mormon.
I'm Bridget Ellison. It says the special counsel, Robert Mueller, found no collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia during the 2016 election. However, this did not exonerate the president. CBS's Natalie Brand has been going through the report.
Attorney General William Barr has released a public version of special counsel Robert Mueller's long-awaited report on Russian interference in 2016. According to the report, the president said, "This is the end of my presidency," when told that a special counsel had been appointed. Barr spoke this morning before releasing it.
We now know that the Russian operatives who perpetrated these schemes did not have the cooperation of President Trump or the Trump campaign.
Barr also concluded there was not enough evidence to establish that the president committed obstruction of justice. Mueller did not reach a conclusion on that question, and CBS News has learned the special counsel's team was split.
The White House fully cooperated with the special counsel's investigation, providing unfettered access to campaign and White House documents.
President Trump reacted to Barr's conclusions with a Game of Thrones-inspired tweet that says, "Game over."
I'm having a good day, too. It was called No Collusion, No Obstruction.
The Justice Department says it plans to provide a limited number of Congress members with a copy of the report with fewer redactions than the public version. But Democrats are not satisfied. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jerry Nadler is demanding to see the full report, saying this is about transparency and accountability.
It's outrageously irresponsible. It shows that the Attorney General is biased.
Democratic leaders are calling on Robert Mueller to publicly testify about the report's findings as soon as possible. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And you can read the fully redacted report right now. We've posted a link to it inside this story. You'll find that on our homepage, clickorlando.com.
And new at noon, a battered rocket booster that fell over during landing has arrived at the port. Sky 6 was over Port Canaveral just hours ago. The booster toppled over after landing on a drone ship in the middle of the ocean because of rough seas. It is one of 3 boosters that lifted SpaceX's Falcon Heavy rocket off Launch Pad 39A at Kennedy Space Center last week. We're told a new 19 million pound crane will be used to lift the booster from the Of Course, I Still Love You drone ship.
Developing right now, an attempted murder suspect arrested, the others still on the run. DeLand police say they arrested Damont Ward yesterday after getting a tip on his location. He's now being held in the Volusia County Jail on no bond. Investigators say Ward's connected to a January shooting in the Candlelight Oaks neighborhood. Police are still searching for 18-year-old Stephen Bruton, who they say was also involved. If you know anything about the shooting or where Bruton could be, call police.
An update now on this big brush fire that burned through the night in Brevard County. Fire crews now tell us it's 90% contained. The flames burned more than 300 acres, though, and came dangerously close to homes. Now, the fire started yesterday afternoon near the Flora Vista community that's just west of I-95 near Port St. John. News 6's Ezzy Castro is there with the latest.
You can still see the smoke behind me here in Brevard County nearly 24 hours later. We spoke to forestry this morning. They say so far it's 90% contained, but they're going to have crews out here working to get it 100% contained by today.
Still a lot of smoke, but definitely much calmer than yesterday, so I'm grateful for that.
The horses at Susanna Norris's farm were back to their usual routine this morning, but that was not the case yesterday when a brush fire in Brevard County reached the fence to her property. And today, smoke was still smoldering just feet away from the farm.
And we actually had a couple flames overnight. I was up checking throughout the night, making sure everything was good.
Fire officials say the flames started near Port St. John and quickly grew to cover 300 acres. Troopers believe it was a car fire in the woods that may have started it.
It could have been way worse, and there could have been a lot of damage and, hopefully not tragic loss of life.
But drivers got their first chance to take the combined ramp. An extra 12,000 drivers are being funneled into one ramp here in downtown every day. It's something transportation officials say is needed as construction continues. Overnight crews hauling away the exit 82B sign as the South Street and State Road 408 exits became one on eastbound I-4, something catching at least a few drivers off guard.
It was a little bit confusing getting off, but I guess not a lot of people realized that South Street was still over here.
Taylor Vieira saw what many others also witnessed, drivers making last-second decisions as the ramp, for some, is now a quarter-mile earlier.
They were kind of freaking out how to get on the 408, I think, because it was split at the last second, so I didn't think they knew where to go.
Transportation officials say the 18-month change is needed to make room for work on the I-4 Ultimate project. A second lane has now been added where drivers have to make a choice.
The left lane will take you onto the 408. The right lane is what will bring you down into South Street.
But there's also expected backups coming with the new layout, adding to what's already gridlock during the morning and afternoon drive.
Leave your house earlier.
While South Street and the 408 will be combined for the next year and a half, FDOT says it won't be long before there's another configuration here in this area. That will be happening in the next couple of months, and that's when drivers will have to get used to another change here in downtown. In Orlando, Mark Lehman getting results, News 6.
What a mess. Mark, thank you. Today, the Osceola County man accused of murdering 2 Kissimmee police officers is expected back in court. A hearing is set for 1:30 this afternoon for Everett Miller. He's charged with shooting and killing Officer Matthew Baxter and Sergeant Sam Howard as they were responding to a call in 2017. Miller's attorneys filed several motions in court, ranging from evidence to juror questionnaires. If convicted, he could get the death penalty.
In just hours, students and loved ones will gather to remember an Orange County teacher and coach killed in an accident last week. 27-year-old Brian Knapp died in an ATV accident. Knapp taught at Jones High School in Orlando and was also a coach. A celebration of life for Knapp will be held tonight in the school's auditorium. It starts at 6.
News 6's push to get results on our roads gets a big leap forward. The Senate version of a texting and driving bill that would ban all cell phone use that is not hands-free has passed its final committee, and that means the bill is now on the way to a vote in the full Senate. Now, this bill is more restrictive than the House version. If it clears both houses, a conference committee will then work out the differences. So if you'd like to help us get results on this, we have made it easy for you. We have posted a full list of state senators and representatives on our website so you can make your voices heard. Just head to clickorlando.com/drivingchange. A new way to get around Disney World is one step closer to its big debut.
We'll see the progress being made on the upcoming Skyliner system. Plus, North Korea's leader showing off his military. The reports indicating the region may have test-fired a tactical weapon.
First, though, a powerful storm system taking aim at Florida. The damage it's left behind in parts of the Midwest, and when we could start to feel its effects. You're watching News 6 at noon, getting results. We'll be right back.
This portion of the news is sponsored by the Florida Lottery.
Strong storms rumbling across parts of the Midwest are heading towards Florida. This is video showing hail slamming to the ground in Texas. The power system is also bringing strong winds and heavy rain and lightning. At least 3 tornadoes were also reported yesterday. This is a system that will bring us severe weather tomorrow. Meteorologist Candace Campos is pinpointing the timing of those storms coming up in just moments. Developing this noon, North Korea says it has test-fired a new tactical guided weapon.
And this, the regime's first weapons test since President Trump met with leader Kim Jong-un earlier this year. Now, a state news agency is reporting Kim supervised the test and says the weapon demonstrated the ability to deliver a powerful warhead. There have also been signs of activity at the region's nuclear and missile production sites. This all comes as another summit for the North Korean leader is in the works, but not with President Trump. Kim is expected to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin later this month. An exciting update now on a new Disney attraction. The Mouse is now showing off its progress on the upcoming Skyliner system. This newly released video shows what each of the 300 gondolas will look like. Each one will have specific characters and can seat up to 10 people. The gondolas will take people from Epcot and Disney's Hollywood Studios to 4 resort hotels. Now, the system is set to debut this fall, which hopefully won't be too hot.
No, because they don't have AC on those.
I saw the vents on the side.
They have vents, no AC.
Some type of circulation.
Well, let's hope so.
It'll be a quick ride.
Gets kind of hot here.
Listen, it's better than the buses where you're crammed in there and like holding us.
But I love the trams. I love breathing in the fumes of the trams.
Oh, man. Por favor, manténgase. Anyway. We move on.
Yes,
it
we
is
will.
going to be a nice day today if you don't mind the heat. Temperatures are going to be soaring into the 90s. But for tomorrow, if you are planning on heading out to the parks, I would say wait till Saturday and Sunday. I know there's more crowds, but for tomorrow, it's going to be strong to severe threat.
Bump in the road coming.
A little bit, but you know what? It will pay off at the end. We will have really nice weather both Saturday and Sunday. Passover begins tomorrow evening. Easter's on Sunday, so there is a lot of things to do outdoors this weekend, and Mother Nature will help us out. Won't be fun, though. We'll be on Friday. Unfortunately, our chance of rain, the nice weather, also comes with the threat of severe weather. We're watching this strong front that's making its way now through basically Tornado Alley, and it really is living up to its name today as we are seeing some strong storms. Tornadoes have already been reported today and yesterday. We'll have more on that in the news starting at 4 o'clock. But until then, locally here, it's all about the heat. That heat builds up ahead of it. 84 currently in Orlando. We're at 82 in Melbourne, 80 in Daytona Beach, and 78 degrees right now in the Villages. Throughout today, though, we will be warming up quickly, staying in the mid to upper 80s along the beaches, low 90s further inland you go. So certainly will be a warm one with a chance, about a 20% chance of a few pop-up showers. When you factor in the instability, that southwest wind, the temperatures, there will be that chance of seeing a few of those storms bubble up. So here's your severe weather potential. After about 2 o'clock, everybody highlighted in yellow, which includes most of Central Florida, will be under a slight category risk of strong to severe storms, enhanced risk for northern Marion County. So what does that mean? The majority of us, this will be our main threat. Scattered severe thunderstorms possible, hail of greater than an inch with some wind damage, and yes, there will be that isolated risk of a tornado or two. So that's something why we'll continue to keep a very close eye on it. That Pinpoint weather app is extremely handy, especially as we head into tomorrow. Clouds and rain forecast. Again, a few of those pop-up showers will be possible. Here comes that front as we head into early tomorrow afternoon. Scattered showers by about 3, 4 o'clock. We'll continue to track right along I-4 by 5, 6 o'clock. Of course, Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells will be pinpointing those storms as we progress through the day, and then drying and clearing out as we head into later on Saturday. Few isolated showers will be possible, lingering. I think this is a little oversold for you Saturday, but Saturday and Sunday temperatures will be much cooler and much drier. Now let's check on your hour-by-hour forecast, though, for your Thursday.
Your forecast brought to you by Del Air Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, we're up to 90 degrees, rain coverage about 20% for today. And as we roll out here and get results with your full 7-day forecast, temperatures are going to be feeling very, very nice as we head into the weekend. Saturday and Sunday back into the mid to upper 70s. Have to get through one hot day today, stormy day on Friday to sit back and enjoy a beautiful looking weekend. Back to you guys.
And Candace, this is certainly timely with those storms coming. You can get the latest weather alerts directly on your phone when you're out and about on Friday by downloading our free Pinpoint weather app. Just search WKMG in your app store. Another privacy issue hitting the world's biggest social network.
Facebook admitting it jeopardized millions of people's email contacts. What it means for your privacy and how the company is working to fix it.
And coming up, all new tonight at 5.
Are you sick of the construction on I-4?
It's just really bad.
Tired of the backups and in some cases the damage to your car?
I got hit with rocks.
The current project is expected to be completed in 2021, but the key word is expected. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there is more to come.
It feels like it's going to last forever and it's never going to be done because once they finish it, they're going to start more.
Much more. A whole lot more. I'm investigator Lewis Bold, and I'll have the story for you all new at 5.
Some more problems for Facebook this afternoon. The social network has admitted it collected 1.5 million users' email contacts without their consents. Facebook says users' email contact lists had been unintentionally uploaded to the site following a design change almost 2 years ago. A spokesperson for the company says the firm did not realize this was happening until April of this year. Facebook says it's now in the process of deleting the contact lists and that they have not been shared with anyone outside of Facebook.
Thousands of people are getting ready to lace up those running shoes in downtown Orlando. In a few hours, the annual Corporate 5K kicks off. And heads up drivers, that means certain roads will be closed around the downtown area. Here's a look at the route for tonight's run, starting at Lake Eola, working its way to Bumby Avenue before wrapping back around. 5K starts at 6:45 and benefits the Track Shack Youth Foundation. Good thing it's tonight, not tomorrow.
For sure. They got the timing right on that.
Yeah, well, nearly a century in the game, and he is still getting in shape.
Yeah, he is truly proving age is just a number, where this World War II vet decided to spend his 98th birthday. So age does not have to slow you down, and this guy is living proof of that. This young man here, the World War II veteran, celebrated his 98th birthday doing what he loves to do the most, and that is working out. The retired Marine goes to the gym 3 days a week.
Nice.
Makes me feel like I'm strengthening what's here. I'm so grateful to be alive in this day and that I was permitted to live.
My man Fred Lawrence is living his life. He completed 3 tours of duty overseas before coming back to become a pastor. He is not slowing down.
I love him.
He is awesome.
What's your excuse for not going to the gym?
And you know what? If you take the time, you might get more time. You know?
That's true. That's the key. That's what you got. Yeah. Put that on a shirt.
I know. That's a good shirt, Bridget. As we talk about your weather forecast for today, it's going to be hot, hot, hot. Low 90s for your Thursday. We will have a strong to severe threat for some storms on Friday. Pinpoint weather app is a necessity tomorrow as we will see some strong storms after about 2 o'clock. But then we pay it forward Saturday and Sunday. The weather looking fantastic. More spring-like weather is ahead Saturday and Sunday, but we have to deal with some springtime storms before, though, on Friday. Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells will be here at 4 with the new updates.
I will be using that app tomorrow for sure. We're back at 4.
We always break news on Click Orlando.